Hi everyone.
Hi.
Yeah, good evening, guys.
Mhm.
Good morning, bro.
Yeah, good morning. Let's start. Okay. So we are in GitHub, right? Next concepts. So next we have other concept is difference between the pull and fetch. What is pull and what is fetch? Okay. So pull equal to fetch plus match. This is the equation actually. So pull equal to fetch plus match. So what is fetch and how match will work? We'll see now. So change directory to S1 batch. So here also let me go to the S1 batch.
Vinod, how can I make an account on github.com? Just simply go there and follow the instructions?
Yes, directly you can github.com and register it.
Okay.
Sign up and you can create directly. In yesterday's class I showed you, the same.
Yeah, I didn't watch yesterday's video again, so maybe.
Okay. So now, so here what I will do is I will do one commit here. So I'm creating one commit. So let me create one file here. Suppose S3 file, something I'm creating. Okay, we have one extra commit here. So now here also I will do one commit. So I'm in the S1 batch only, guys. The remotely and locally I'm in S1 batch. Okay. So in the remotely I did one action and here also I'm doing one extra action. Now 1 second, status. Okay, so up to date edition here. So I'm modifying the existing file only. I will modify. Okay, so I deleted this line. Git add dot and git commit -m S1 file modified. Now if you give the git status here, it will show you ahead of origin master one commit is pending. Okay, so now see one commit is pending digital. We modified this file, right? S1 file we modified. So now this action we have to send to the remotely. How we will send remotely? Git push, right? So if once you get the git push, see, so it is throwing an error here, rejected, failed to push some references to so and so repository. Okay, see, updates were rejected because the remote contains work that you do not have locally. This is usually caused by another repository pushing to the same reference. You may want to first integrate the remote changes before pushing again. What you understand, guys, by reading this?
We need to connect to the remote first,
Okay.
and then we can push.
Yeah. First, we need to get the remote changes locally, and then only it will allow the local changes to remotely. Okay. So not only in this case, any case, first you have to get the remote changes locally. Then only it will allow the local changes to remotely. Okay. So how to get remote changes locally? Git pull. So see, it is opening in editor. It is asking you want to create any message for that one. So default message it is giving like this. Okay. So if you want to edit the message for that S3, you can edit, guys. Otherwise, if you want to leave it, you can leave it. Escape Shift colon W and Q. See, the S1 file is, you got the S1, sorry, S3 file. Okay, now you can push this one. Okay, but
So over there you created S3, right?
sorry,
Over there you created S3, right?
yeah, remotely I created S3.
Okay.
Locally I modified S1. Okay, so now you
Okay.
can send. Now you can, if you give the git push, it will go. Aram set will go. Okay. Instead of that, what I will do now? Now what I'm doing now? Git fetch I'm doing. Git fetch.
Doesn't fetch means pull also, basically, or not?
Yeah, and that's what I'm trying to tell you here. One second.
Okay.
So I fetched already. Give me a minute, guys. Okay, let me take one more example. Okay, I missed the point here actually. So I'm deleting this S3 here. So I'm taking one more action guys here. So remotely I'm doing one action. Now previously both remote and locally both are same. Okay. Now in the remotely I did one action, and let me do more action in locally also. So locally what I will do here, I'm deleting S1 file I'm deleting. Git add dot git commit. Any action you can. Okay. Okay. Now if you give the git status normally, so it will show you like this, right? So now if you're trying to give the git push, you will get the error, right? So first you have to get the remote changes locally you have to get. So remote changes means in the remotely I deleted the S3. That changes I want to get locally. So you can give directly pull also you can do. Instead of pull, what I'm trying to do now here, I'm giving fetch, git fetch. See, I gave the git fetch. It downloaded remote changes to locally successfully. So origin master to this master. Okay. So remotely what changes are there? S3 I deleted, right? So here, if you see, S3 is still S3 is there. And if you see git log, that S3 deleted commit ID also is not there. But we got the success message here. But we got the success message. Git fetch means what it will do, no? It will just download, it will not integrate. Git fetch means it will download, it will fetch from remotely to locally. It is done successfully, we got the message. Okay, but it will not integrate to the working directory and it will not integrate to the logs. If you want to integrate that one, what you have to give is, you have to give git merge. So once you give the merge, it will ask you the message. Okay, so you can give the message here. S3 file deleted remotely. See, now if you give ls, the S3 will be not there. Okay, so now whatever the changes you have locally, S1 file we deleted locally, right? But S1 file is there remotely here. So you want to push local changes. Remote changes, we pulled it successfully, done. Fetch, first fetch I gave, after that merge I gave. Fetch means it will only download, it will not integrate. Merge means it will integrate. So done. Remote changes locally done. Now local changes I want to update to remotely. So local changes means the S1 file I deleted. So now git push you have to do. See, pushed successfully. And if you refresh, the S1 file will be not there here, only S2. Okay, now git push will be up to date and git pull also up to date. So here, two things we have to remember here. So once you pull the remote changes to locally, then only it will allow the local changes to remotely. Okay, so that one. And the second one is the fetch. What is the use of a fetch means? It will download, it will not integrate. You want to integrate, you have to use the merge. So instead of fetch and merge, you can use pull. See, if you give the pull also, anyway, both it will run. But how internally it is running? What is the fetch means? This is the. Guys, you are getting.
Yes.
Okay. Next.
That was basically syncing it, right?
Yeah. Next one is, suppose if you want to contribute something to other repositories, you'll have the repositories, guys. Other repositories you can see in the my repositories also you will get in the online. And see, when you're searching something in Google, you'll get this one, the github.com links you will get, right? Matching GitHub, something, not only matching. If you type something, you search anything in the Google, you get the github.com links also you will get. Suppose you want to, you like the other repositories, you want to that repository into, you want to merge that repository into your repository, then what is the process? We have to use the fork, F-O-R-K, fork we have to use. For that only I'm going here. Something github.com. Say like this, github.com will be there. Okay, I think this is a marketplace, anything, not this one. Why I'm not getting? See, if you see this docs.github.com, no, it's GitHub material, directly official. It will open documentation. I'm looking for. Do you have any other GitHub accounts, names? Yeah, something I gave. Okay. I don't know. Okay, this one. I randomly selected in the Google, right? You have a lot of repositories will be there, public repositories. See, this is Shukesh. I don't know who is he also.
Account if you need it.
Sorry,
I have an account.
you have an account. Yeah, okay, fine. We got it. So he's Shukesh from Tokyo, Japan, something. He's the user. This is the username. And so jar VAS is his repository. He created on repository. It is a public repository. That's why we are able to see this one. He created a repository here, public repository, this one. Okay, so public repository we can access now. Anyone can access, guys. Okay, there is no restriction. So now here, see, this is my account. Actually, in my account only it opened. Suppose if you like this repository, he did. He gave a lot of useful information. Okay, you liked it. Okay, you want to match this one. You want to add into your account. Then you can add it. How? Here we have a fork option, a fork. So click on this. And here it is asking which account you want to match. So my account is tech teacher. So I want to merge in this. See, I'm forking it. Forking Sukesh Jarvis repository to my account. See, it's successfully forked. Okay. Now here, see, it is added under my account, tech teacher account. Jarvis repository is under my account.
Is there any limitation for adding this data, like this much data only you should be having in your account or something like that?
No limitation. but storage wise they're giving, I think they updated 10 GB or 15 GB something.
Okay.
I mean, previously it's unlimited only, guys. So open source, now it is GitHub is Microsoft product. No, they're giving some restrictions. Mostly public we can use, mostly we can work, no restriction. Private wise only. Okay. So it is under my account now, Jarvis, and here it is showing, see, in small letters, forked from where? Forked from Sukesh username Jarvis repository. Clearly it is not my own. Okay, others I forked it. Okay, so like this. Now, see, the entire it is copied into my account now. Now, if you see how many repositories, I think it will be 51 or yeah, 51. See. Okay, so like this. So when we will fork this one, no? If I want to contribute something, I want to add something to Sukesh repository. Okay, so then I can contribute. See, here in my account I can contribute, but the same thing if he has to accept actually, because he is the owner, no, he has to finalize. Okay, then only it will be applicable, then only it will save in his account also, in his GitHub account also. Simply if you modify Sukesh repository here, then that changes will not reflect in Sukesh account. Okay, so what we have to do, we have to generate a request. What request? That pull request we have to generate. Okay, so next concept is, this is forking, guys, done. Forking means getting other repositories into, adding other repositories into your account. Okay, now the next continuous concept is pull request concept. So what is the pull request means? We'll see now. First we'll go for theoretically we go, and after that I will show you practically. So I need two GitHub accounts here. This is one GitHub account. Let me take this GitHub account as a tech. Okay. And this is the username is tech and sample repository in that. So there we have files F1 and F2 files. In F2 file we have a data line 1 and line 2, 2 lines of data is there. Okay, so tech is the username, sample is the repository. In that F1 and F2 are the files. In F2 file we have 2 lines. This is one GitHub account, and let me take one more GitHub account. So this is my account now. This is my account means tech teacher I will give here. Okay, so tech teacher account, and I will write this one later. So this is my account. My account means this one. This one. Okay. Now, so I want to contribute something to the F2 file, which is in sample repository under tech user. So if you want to contribute, what you have to do? First step, what you have to do? You have to pull this repository into your account, or you have to fork this, technically called fork. Okay, so I have to fork this one into my account. Okay, you can call it as a pull and or fork. Okay, once I fork this one, so I will get here the same. I will get sample repository, and under this, so I'll get the F1 file and F2 file. That I have the line 1 and I have line 2. Everything I will get, right? right? I forked it here. So once you fork this one, next you have to clone this repository into git bash. You have to clone this repository into git bash. This is git bash, our client. Okay, so let's see. We are cloning into your local. So once you clone, again same guys, entire sample repository you will get. Okay, the same. I'm not writing directly. I'm going to F2, and in the F2 you'll have the line 1 and line 2. All the data you'll get. So here I am adding. Here I'm contributing the data. Line 3 I'm adding, and the next what I will do. So git add dot git commit. Finally, yeah, I committed here. Okay, done. Once done, what I will do, I will push these changes to where? To remotely. I will push to remotely means my account I will push. So this one is push. Okay, once I push, so here the changes will affect, right? So line 3 changes will affect. Okay, so now see, actually we can contribute the data here itself. Okay, but I told no, in the GitHub, okay, we will not work. Mostly we will work in the CLI only. We will clone the repositories into CLI and we will work here, and from here only we will push. Okay, so if you want, we can contribute. While you practicing, you can contribute the data here only. That line 3 you can add, and you can send a request. Now we have to send a request to the owner. He is the main owner, right? Okay, so we added the data to his account. Now we have to send a request to the tech user, okay, stating that I contributed some data to your files. Please check it whether you okay. Once you okay, you can merge it. So he has to merge and everything he has to do. Okay, he has to accept and he has to save the data. So for that I have to send a request, pull request I want to send. Okay, so why it is a pull request means first we are pulling the sample repository into my GitHub account, and after that I'm sending a request. So that's why the name also they kept as a pull request. First I'm pulling, now I'm sending a request. Okay, so the data I added, so now I am sending a request to from my account to this account. Pull request. So once I send a request, so that data will appear here, not in the file, guys. It will show you in the messages. Okay, so and you will come to know, the tech user come to know, tech teacher he contributed some data to my F2 file, so he will check. If he is satisfied, he will save it. If he not satisfied, he will comment on our data. That comment again it will reflect in our account. So based on that comment we will react. So that reaction again it will go to here. So like this, conversation will continue like this, like how we have the WhatsApp conversations. Like this, the conversations will be there. So during these conversations, the data will not save. This line 3 will not save in the owner account during the conversations. Okay, so when it will save means once the owner satisfied, once he accept, okay, he has to merge that one, then only the data will save. Okay, so this is what the pull request. So normally in the real time also, we will clone this into GitHub, and from here only we will do. This is the standard process, guys. We'll follow like this one. But here we know we around 5 to 6 classes we worked in Bash only. So that's why I'm not going here again. So I will contribute, I will modify the data here itself. Okay, you can do this one also, not a problem. Let's go. For this, I need 2 accounts. I have 2 accounts. I'm opening my Microsoft Edge browser. So this is my account, guys. This is in the Mozilla. I have tech teacher account. Don't get confused. And here I will open. What happened to this? Come on. Very slow. Okay, so I have one more account here, Tech DevOps. Okay, so this is another account. So let me sign in. So here what I will do, I will create one repository. Already 5 some sample also is there. So let me create one repository. I will delete and I will create the sample only. I don't want to create another repositories. Yeah, Vinay, I have accounts, 2 accounts actually, officially 2 accounts. Let me delete this.
Maybe space between before T. There is I guess there is a space before
This
T.
one, no?
Yeah.
Okay. Deleted successfully. Okay, so let me create it again. Any repository you can take, guys, but I'm going to say sample. Okay, something I'm giving here. So if you want to take the README file, you can take one sample file also if you want. Without empty repository, if you want, you can take one README file also. And create one file. It is very slow today. So I'm creating F2 directly. Okay, so line 1 and line 2. This is the original data. I mean, the users data. It is. I mean, Tech DevOps data. So now this repository I want to fork into the tech teacher account and I want to contribute something. So for that, so this is the repository, right? Sample repository. So if you give here this repository URL is this, copy this repository URL, okay, and I'm going to my account here, and in the web bar I'm pasting that type. Okay, see GitHub Tech DevOps sample repository. So now see it opened. Tech DevOps sample repository to open in my account. Okay, now what I will do, I will fork it. So tech teacher. See, it forked into tech teacher. Okay, sample with the name sample I have already. That's why it is giving sample one. Okay. So if you download the same thing, no, it will give you sample one, sample two, right? Normally, the same like that it is giving. Okay, no problem. So I forked it, guys. Now we have to contribute. So normally, what we have to do, you have to again you have to clone it to your Git bash, and here you have to do. Instead of that, here only I'm doing. Okay. So I'm opening the F2 file here, and I'm editing. I'm contributing the line 3. I'm contributing here, and I'm giving line 3 pull request something message. Okay, done. Okay, I contributed. If you see here, 2 contributors it is showing. One is Tech DevOps and Tech Teacher for the same repository. For the same repository. Now what we have to do? Now we have to send a request. We have to establish a request. So how to establish a request? So here we have the pull request. Click on the pull request. Now new pull request. So from where to where we are giving the pull request. So it will understand here. See, from this main branch. Main means master branch only, guys. Main branch as a sample one repository tech teacher. From here to arrow mark C to main branch sample repository tech DevOps. Guys, don't confuse here. Sample one means I already having another repository sample. That's why I got sample one. Sample and sample one both are same only. Okay. But if you try, no, you will not get like this sample one and all. Okay. I mean, if you have already with the same name, then you'll get. Okay. So from here to here, I'm establishing a request. So clearly it is showing. See here, tech teacher, here, tech DevOps. This is the difference. Remaining everything is same will be there. Okay. So now click on create pull request. It is asking the pull request message. If you want to change, you can change. Otherwise, last commit message we gave, no, that only it is taking. If you want to give any message, you can give here. I don't want to go all those things. Create pull request. See, we created successfully. Pull request we created successfully. Okay. Now, so go to the owner account. You'll get the notification sometime. Otherwise, you refresh the page. Okay. Repositories, sample repository. Yeah, we got the pull request one. See, click on this pull request one, and you can see the name of the pull request. I gave something Linux message. So see, if it is showing from where we got this pull request, from tech teacher to tech DevOps. Now open this. Is opening. Owner is opening here. Now he is reading this one. So how many commits? One commit. And conversations also you can see. And the file changes you can see here. See, the line 1, line 2 is the owner account, owner data, and line 3 we added. See, plus it is showing here. And now if he can comment on this. So click on this plus mark, plus symbol, and you can comment. So the changes are good. It's not typing. The network is very slow, guys, today. Okay, the changes are good, but add line 4 also something. Okay, something message he gave. Now you have to click on this. You have to click on this start a review. Click on the start a review and see. So owner reviewed it and you have to approve it here. Pending, finish your review. So here you have to click and submit review. Done. Finished. Okay, the owner message, this message he gave here. Now I'm going to my account here. Okay, going to my account, pull request. Okay, I'm opening here. Yeah, I'm opening the pull request and you can see here, see that changes. I mean, whatever you comment, it is showing here 30 seconds, 38 seconds ago owner. So now you can give a comment on this. Yeah, done. Something you can give. Just commit. Okay, so it is author. The creature is author, he is the owner. So now what you have to do, you have to, what do you have to? You have to add that whatever he requested, you have to add that one. Go to sample one. So now you have to add it. See, during these conversations, the data will not save, guys. Okay, the owner account also it is not saved. So no need to create an again and again pull request, one time only. We already created this. So now I added the data and I messaged also done. Okay, I messaged him. Okay, whatever he is asking, I told okay for that and I contributed also. So automatically it will go. So no need to create every time. So you can refresh here. And now see the line 4. Line 4 is added. So done message and the line 4 is added. Okay, so here, if you see during this conversation, the data will not save. If you go and check also. Now, once he is satisfied, he will reply again. And here, if you come down, we'll have a merge pull request and confirm merge. So once the owner accept like this, then only the data will save permanently. Now, if you go and check the sample repository, F2 file, line 3, line 4. So okay, this is how we will create the pull request, guys. Guys, clear? So by this, we're done with the GitHub. So in the GitHub, whatever the topics we covered, this one, the 2 scenarios and the introduction about the GitHub and how to create the files, folders, and how to rename, how to delete the repositories, and how to fork, what is the pull and fetch and pull request, and all these things we covered in GitHub. So any doubts, guys, so far you can ask one by one.
No, bro. Git and GitHub is looks like very like easier than the other topics.
Yeah.
How often do we merge in like real life?
Sorry?
How often like we merge other repositories in real life?
The same scenario, the same situation when you want to contribute something. So when you want to contribute something, first you have to fork and then you have to raise a request, then you have to contribute.
Okay.
See, sometimes we will use that repository, and that is you are forking the repository means that is your own repository only. It is added into your account, but you don't have the permission to modify that one. Okay, so that one we have to raise a request like this.
Okay.
I mean, in your locally only you can do that one. If you want to officially, if you want to store in the owner account also means, then you have to raise a request.
I see.
Yeah. Okay, so the next concept, next tool we are going to see is Maven, build tool called Maven. Okay, so so what we are going to do with the Maven? Under the build section, okay, so we having many tools and Gradle, Maven, Gulp, like this. We have many tools in the market. So under the build section. Okay. So what is this build means? What we will do here means we will collect the code from the developers, and we will, I mean, that code we call it as a source code. We'll collect the source code from the developers, and we will compile the code. Okay, and we will test the code, and finally we will generate the package. So all these things we will do. Okay, and we will deploy that package. Finally, we'll deploy that package to application servers or this one web servers. Okay, or Artifactory storage servers. We will deploy there. Okay, so this is what we will do. Deployment and all we will not do in the Maven. Okay, up to packages we will do. So collecting the source code from the developer and compiling, testing, and finally package generation. These things we will do in the Maven. Okay, any tool, if you take any build tool, the same process only, but few drawbacks are there with other tools. Okay, compared to Maven. So here we have the Ant, Gradle, Maven, all the tools we have here. So Maven is ultimate, guys. Actually, Maven and Ant are both belongs to the same both developed by the same organization, Apache Foundation. Okay, so these two are not the competitors because two products are belongs to the same organization only. Okay, so but Ant is very old here. Previously, people are going with the Ant. Now they migrated to Maven. Okay, so Apache Foundation itself they stopped Ant. Okay, now the one is going with the Ant, so Maven only. So more than 95% the market Maven only, guys. Okay, so Maven is completely designed with Java. Okay, so now if you want to install the Maven, no, first you have to install the Java, and after that you have to install Maven. Okay, dependency. In the Linux, we covered the package dependencies, right? RPM, Red Hat package management, and yum, yellow dog update modifier. You remember? Packages, package dependency. If I want to install this package, so I need to install another package. Then only it will allow this one. Okay, dependency. Like this software dependencies here also. So if you want to install Maven, you need to install Java first, then only it will allow the Maven, like that. So it will use internally some Java libraries, okay, to run the Maven. Okay, so guys, no need to learn Java here. Okay, so Java is Java software is a software dependency for many softwares in the IT. Okay, so Jenkins also based on the Java, it will run internally. Okay, Java it's a dependency software for many softwares in the IT industry. Okay, that means we are not learning Java here. Okay, so we have the Ansible uses the Python libraries. That means we are not learning the Python. Okay, so that is a dependency. So now let's go and install the Maven. Okay, so how to install the Maven? Let's go. First, we need to install the Java. So how to install Java? So download Java. So give Java download. So here we have a Oracle.com official website. Go this one. So Java is now. See, Sun Micro Systems product is Java, right? So now it is Oracle product, right? They acquired. It's old news actually, long back. So Java
Are
is
you
now,
installing, we install Maven on our local machine or in the Linux machine?
local. Both I will show you. Okay.
Okay.
See, actually, here I will show you in Windows. Okay, at the last I will show you in the, there also in EC2 also I will show you. Okay, both are same only, but you will understand here quickly. You will understand. Okay, that's why in the teaching field, the people will go for the Git and Maven. They will teach in Windows only by using this Git Bash. This tool
So
only
if we install in Windows, then we have to just access it with the URL, right?
no need locally, no, directly. No need to use
Oh,
no need
okay.
of any URL. I will show you. And once completing of Maven, no, at the end I will show you how to install in Linux also. Okay, easy,
Yeah,
3
that's
to
fine.
4 steps only.
Okay.
See, once you understand the concept, no, operating system dependency is only 1%, guys. 99% is concept. 1% is
Right.
environment dependency. Okay.
Right.
So download. See, if you go with Ansible and Docker, no, all those things we have to go completely Linux only. There is no chance of going other Windows and all. Okay. So here we are going with the Git Bash only. Here only we will use this one, but Maven also. Okay. So go to this link, guys, oracle.com. So here, so you have to download the JRE and JDK. You have to download. So here we have the JREC, Java. Sorry, yeah, Java runtime environment. Okay, download this one. And if you come down, here we have Windows 64-bit. Okay, so here the last but one. Okay, so this is for Linux. See, this is for Linux star gig you will get. Okay, I will show you how to install that one later. Okay, and here this .exe with the Windows JRE. So download, click on this, and you have to accept the license here. And click on download. So here what it will do, no, it will redirect to Oracle login page. It will redirect to Oracle login page. So you have to register, guys. Okay, you have to sign up here in the Oracle. Now it's a free only, and they will not charge you anything. Just sign up. How we will do sign up? Like that we have to. Okay, I already registered, so that's why it's showing already. So I'm signing in. So for you, create an account. Click on create account and sign. It will ask you the email and something. It will ask you 2 to 3 fields. Right, do it. And once you sign in only, then it will allow us to download the JRE. See, it is allowing to download now. So you can save file, it will download. 799.5 MB is there. So format is there already. Okay. So if you are getting the zip file, you unzip and you have to install it. How to install, guys? How to install in Windows? Simple, no? Double click, next. That's it. So JRE done. Next, what you have to do is go back. Here only JDK also will be there. JDK starting only. Click on the JDK and Windows 64-bit installer .exe, the same. So now it will not ask you that sign in.
Usually JDK comes with JRE. It automatically installs it. Do we need to install both?
Yeah, I'm doing this both here. Okay, so see, in the latest version of Java, JDK only, inside JDK only JRE is there, but I'm going in this way.
Or you're going to 15 all the way?
Yeah. So download this one also, okay, and it's a .exe file now. Double click, next, it will install. So where it will install by default, it will go to C drive, programming files, Java. Okay, here see JDK and JRE both are there. Okay, done. First step is done. Next, what you have to do? You have to download Apache Maven. So go to the Apache Maven official website. This is the official website. Here, if you see left side, you have the download option. So you click on download. And if you come down here, it will show you different options. So the binary one it is showing and the source one it is showing. Which one you have to download? Any idea?
If we're installing it on Windows, then the zip one, right?
No, I'm not asking zip or tar. Source one, or you want to go with the binary one?
I think the source one.
So see, actually zip means Windows, that everyone know, right? Tar means
Yeah.
for Linux. Okay, I'm not asking this one. The binary one you want to download or the source one you want to download?
Oh, I see. So source one, I believe.
Yeah, so here we have to download the binary, guys. I mean, source means see, wherever you found the source option, that means free of cost. Okay,
Right.
means free distribution. Okay, so source means you will not get the product, guys. If you download this one, you will not get the complete product. The source code you will get, raw code you will get.
Right.
But what you will do? If you want to develop your build tool, you can develop with that raw code. That is the purpose.
We have to compile that then.
Yeah, that's your wish. You have to compile and you want to design your own tool, like a Darwin build tool, like that you can develop.
Okay.
Okay. So source means you will not get exact product. You will not get. You want to download the exact product, so you have to go with the binary. Okay. It's not only for the Maven, not only for the DevOps. It's a general thing, normal thing. I'm telling you.
Okay.
Okay, and okay, let me download the binary. So it's a 3.6.3 latest version bin zip. So save it. Okay, you are getting in zip, unzip it, unzip. Once you download, unzip this one, and that folder you have to save in. Keep some that folder you have to keep in some in your personal drives. Okay, wherever you are working from the day one. Okay, sorry, I downloaded. Okay, I don't want that one. I have already. So no need to install like Java. No need to install like double click next. Maven. No need to install like that. So unzip that one and store in some folder. I'm keeping all the softwares in A drive, tech teacher, softwares, DevOps. Here I'm keeping all the softwares. Okay, so at the day one only I told you guys, create one folder. You keep all the materials and softwares in one folder, then it's very easy for you, right? So I'm keeping here, see Apache Maven 3.6.3. So open this folder, and here what you have to do, see, we installed the Java, and we downloaded the Maven. 2 steps are done. Now the third step is we have to give the paths for this paths. Environment variables we have to set. To remember, how many of you know setting environment variables for the Java?
I know.
You know, right? The same thing we have to do, but extra 1 point you will get Maven also here. So let's go. So go to this PC, right click, and go to the properties. See, whatever the steps I'm showing, the same steps I gave in the material also, guys. Okay, don't worry. And go to the advanced system settings. And here we have the environment variables option. Click on this. Here we have 2 options, user variables, and the second one is system variables. In the system variables, we have to configure the system variables. So what you have to do now is, the third step is, you have to add the paths. So let me create, I'm creating a new, click on new. So you'll get like this. So give the Maven path. Maven means where Maven exists, that path you have to give. Where Maven exists, in my case, it is A drive, softwares, wherever you stored in your system, that path you have to go. Go to Maven and click here. You will get the path, complete path. Copy and you have to paste it here. Okay. Next, variable name. Sorry, not this here, guys. Here you have to paste, and here you have to give the capital letters. You have to give the Maven underscore home. Capital letters you have to give. Okay. Maven underscore home. Maven home we have to give first. Click on OK. Okay. Finish. But I'm not clicking on OK. Again, second. Again, give it new. Now Java home. This time Java home. So where the Java? So that path you have to give in the C drive, programming files, Java, right? Here, which one you have to give? Both are there, no? Give JDK. Okay. So JDK, copy and paste it here. This is the third step, guys. Java home and Maven home you have to give. Click on OK. Done. Next, the fourth step is you have to add the exact paths of Java and Maven. Exact paths. Exact paths means where you have to add. If you click on this drop down, here we have the path. So in this path, all the software's paths will be there. Oracle path, all the paths will be there here. Suppose if you install VLC player path will be there. Windows software's path will be, MS Office path will be there. All the software's paths will be there here in this path. Okay. So now, select this path and click on edit. Once you click on edit, it will open in a new window like this. Here in this, you have to add 3 points you have to add here. What is that? Maven, Java, Java means JDK and JRE. JDK and JRE, 3 things. That too, including the bin folder you have to add, guys. So, see JDK previously I selected up to here only, no? Now you have to include the bin. Exact path means you have to include the bin folder. Now select. Now see, the bin is included. You have to copy and so click on a new, you will get a new row here. You have to paste it, Control V, paste it. The same way, JDK done, right? The same way for JRE also. Include the bin folder, copy and add it, one more line. And same for the Maven, include the bin folder, you have to add. These 3 lines you have to add here. by clicking every time new. See, I already added Maven including the bin, JRE including the bin, JDK and JRE also. Okay. So like this you have to do. This is the fourth step you have to do. So by this, the configuration is done. Okay. But one small difference here, if it is Windows 10, the same process. Some people they're using Windows 8 or Windows 7. XP is not there, no. Windows 7, Windows 8 and Windows 8.1, little difference guys. Little difference means here once you select the path and if you click edit now, it is opening a new window, right? But for 7, 8 and 8.1 Windows operating systems, it will not open new window. Here only it will ask you to enable, edit, sorry. Here only it will ask you to edit. Okay, so here only it will allow you to edit guys. So what we have to do is, so same process only. 3 Java, JDK and JRE and Maven. 3 you have to give. The path is same only. But how you have to add is, let me show you the material.
Can you show me the Maven path there? How you added
Where?
in the second where the path was. Yeah, in the path.
I showed you.
I didn't. Maybe I missed it. Where is that? Okay, so until bin, right? Okay.
This is Windows 10. You can directly you will get this window. You can add like this. And
Okay.
for the Windows 7, 8.
Yeah, we have to edit that. I remember.
I will show you 1 second. Where is the Maven? Where is the Maven? Yeah, Maven. Here I give the steps to install also. So there at the end you will get, okay, all the paths it will show you like this guys. All the paths it will show you. So first you have to end with already previous paths will be there, right? MS Office, some paths will be there, right? You have to close those paths with a semicolon. Okay, you have to close those paths with a semicolon and add the JDK path including the bin, and again close the semicolon and add the JRE path. Okay, and again close the semicolon and add the Maven path where the Maven is in your system. Same only, just you have to add like this. You have to keep every time semicolon here, but at the last don't give the semicolon. Leave it. You're getting guys. See again, I will show you here. So select the path here, and once you click on edit, so it will enable here only. First you have to end with the semicolon, and next add the JDK path, and again semicolon, JRE path, again semicolon, Maven. That's it. Don't give it at the end semicolon. And don't delete all these paths guys, entire operating system will gone. Okay. Done, apply, okay, and close this one. So finish. This is the installation. Now you can go and cross check whether the installation is successfully done or not. Open the Git bash tool, go to CD, use CD, you will go to the home. Okay. Now if you give the Maven, so for the Git we are using every time GIT, right? GIT we are giving. Here for the Maven we have to use MVN. Maven. First check Java, whether it is Java is installed or not successfully. You can give the command Java. If you are getting like this means it is installed. And you want to check the Java compiler also. Java C means Java compiler. Yeah, that is also installed. Fine. And now check the Maven. Maven -- version. Once you give like this,
so now you're using Git as a Windows CMD, right?
the same Git bash and Git client tool is there. No? The same only I'm using.
Okay.
In here only I'm using the Maven also. Okay. So see, you'll get the output like this. Apache is 3.6.3 and the Java version, all these things it is showing. So if you're getting like these pins, then successfully Maven and Java installed. It is working fine. Sometimes you will get the errors, mirror errors, fatal errors, command not found. That means you have done something wrong, typo mistake or incorrect path. You have done something wrong. You have to go and check again. Okay.
If you run the same command in your CMD, you will get the same result, right?
Yes.
MVN hyphen.
Yes, CMD also. Like how we are using the CMD, the same way, no, Git bash. But
Right.
the CMD Windows commands we have to use. Here Linux
Okay.
command. That is the difference.
Okay.
Here to list ls command we will give. In CMD command prompt, we will give dir.
Right. That's correct.
Right? Like that. Even I don't know all the Windows commands.
Yeah. That's fine.
Can you see Maven EC2?
Yeah, we can install. Yeah, EC2 again, same. The installation 3 to 4 steps we will get. That is only the different. Remaining the process, everything is same.
Oh, I see.
There also you will get the Linux command. There also you will get the Maven commands. Same. In the Git bash also, we got the Linux commands here and we got the Git commands also. Same.
Yeah, that's fine.
I will show you guys in the EC2 Linux also I will show you. Okay, don't worry. Okay, so that's all for today's session, guys. Okay, we'll continue tomorrow. Okay, the Maven.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, guys, bye.